We are going to study about the five kingdom classification. I will tell you how the kingdoms are distributed by the various biologists, and here five kingdom classification will be considered, which was proposed by Robert Whittaker. Before going into the study of classification, we must know about the levels of classification. So these are some levels of classification as proposed by biologists. We have classified the organism into various kingdom, then phylum for animals and division for plants. Then class is there, after that order, then family, genus and species. To remember this level of classification or this hierarchy system, we can memorize it at K, P, cough, generally sick. K for kingdom and P for phylum, C for class and O for order, F for family and G for genus and S for species. So this is the basic levels of classification. All the organisms, when we will classify them, we will group them into the various categories, into various levels like this. Now what are the five kingdoms proposed by the R.H. Whittaker? So the name of the five kingdoms are Monera. As you can see, number 1 is Monera, number 2 Protista, number 3 Fungi, and 4th Plantae, and 5th Animalia. So these are the five kingdoms proposed by R.H. Whittaker or Robert Whittaker. We will study each of them one by one. First, we will study about Monera. So in Monera, we include organisms that do not have well-defined nucleus or organelles. Means they are primitive organisms, or we can say prokaryotic also. Means monerans are primitive organisms. They do not have nucleus or organelles. They have simple structure, and this is the most diverse group. Diverse in the sense that variety of Monera members are there. It could be simple bacteria or it could be other type of blue-green algae. So it is most diverse group. They have mode of nutrition is also diverse. The mode of nutrition that can be either autotrophic or heterotrophic. Now what is autotrophic? Autotrophic means they can prepare their own food, and heterotrophic means they cannot prepare their own food. They depend on other for the requirement of food. Monera includes bacteria, blue-green algae or cyanobacteria. Blue-green algae is also known as cyanobacteria. Mycoplasma, which is the smallest organism on this earth, is mycoplasma, that is also a Monera. Let us have a look at the pictures of these Monerans. This is the bacteria. This is the structure of bacteria. You can see here it is a simple structure. There is no nucleus or organelle present. It is a simply in plasma membrane covering is there, and cilia is projecting out for locomotion. And here another example is of Anabaena. It is a blue-green algae. Its structure is also a simple structure with heterocyst. Heterocyst is the part of the Anabaena. It is responsible for nitrogen fixation that you will study in higher classes. And this is a resting spore. Spore formation is also there in the structure. So these are the two basic structures of bacteria and Anabaena. Next is the Protista. Protista include many kind of unicellular eukaryotic organisms. Now Protista have unicellular eukaryotic, means they are single celled, but they have well defined nucleus and membrane bound organelles. Mode of nutrition can be autotrophic or heterotrophic. Similar as Monera, they are also autotrophs as well as heterotrophs. They can be autotrophic or heterotrophic in mode of nutrition. This group includes unicellular algae, diatoms and protozoans. Protist includes algae, diatoms and protozoans. Apart from this, here are the diagrams. Paramecium, amoeba and euglena. So what is this paramecium? Paramecium is a protista. It is unicellular in structure with Water vacuole, cilia are present, macronucleus and micronucleus is there. We can see here the nucleus is present. Oral groove is here, food vacuole is present, cytophyte is present. This is the structure of paramecium. For locomotion, cilia is present in the body. And in case of euglena, flagellum is present. Flagellum is long, one long flagellum and one short flagellum is present. Vacuoles are there, contractile vacuoles are there in the body, and nucleus is present. Most important thing is that the presence of well-defined nucleus and organelles in these eukaryotic organisms, and protistans are unicellular eukaryotes. Amoeba, this is the diagram of amoeba. Amoeba's body also contains contractile vacuole, nucleus is there, and other organelles like mitochondria is there, food vacuole is there. So it is also a unicellular eukaryote, and it is also belongs to kingdom Protista. So that's all about two basic kingdoms, and I hope the topic is clear to you all.